Bonjour à toutes, bonjour à tous, et donc bienvenue pour le Photocall de BLACKKKLANSMAN
en
compétition
Photocall
officielle
in the
à
official
Cannes.
competition in Cannes.
BLACKKKLANSMAN, donc, nouveau
BLACKKKLANSMAN,
film signé Spike Lee. Et
Spike
Lee est
Lee's
de retour à Cannes.
latest film. He's back in Cannes in the competition. 27 years after Jungle Fever, and those 27 years in the life of one of the world's greatest filmmakers, 27 years since he was last in Cannes. He made a strong impression in Cannes. Do the Right Thing is almost 30 years old when Wim Wenders, as president of the jury, discovered Do the Right Thing in the official competition. Steven Soderbergh had the Palme d'Or, but Spike Lee is back in the competition for the Palme d'Or with
ce film fort, ce film engagé comme toujours avec Spike Lee, mais teinté d'humour également.
Full of humor, while also having a very powerful message. The true story of an Afro-American detective who infiltrates the Ku Klux Klan at the end of the 1970s. Rather amazing and frightening story.
L'époque que nous traversons aujourd'hui et surtout que l'Amérique
this shows that much has not changed in today's America. And Spike Lee's films always resonate with their time. He is here with his cast, John David Washington, the son of the great Denzel Washington, who has already been in a film by Spike Lee. Adam Driver, whom we saw in Patterson.
L'actrice Laura Harrier.
And Laura Harrier.
Hawkins et Jasper Pääkkönen qui accompagnent donc
and Jasper
leur réalisateur
Pääkkönen,
Spike Lee.
Topher Grace, who are here with their director, Spike Lee.
Spike Lee de retour avec ce film,
Spike Lee is back with this film, which is a thriller full of suspense and humor. A black police officer who was in an all-white
tout n'est pas complètement noir ou blanc justement dans l'Amérique de Spike Lee.
Policeman, and he feels the racist attitude, the endemic racism that Spike Lee criticizes once again. This young police officer will have to do something to assert himself. He calls the local Ku Klux Klan and is able to infiltrate the KKK through his power of conviction to join them, and Adam Driver is the one who joins them physically, taking advantage of the power of persuasion of this black police officer. And thus the worst racist exactions are described, evoked in this film, where Spike Lee talks about the influence of images and of words and even of the cinema.
Dénonciation directe du film
Direct denunciation of Birth of a Nation, made by D.W. Griffiths in 1915, which describes the rise of the Ku Klux Klan, or announced the rise of the KKK in the 1920s. Spike Lee, with his two police officers, infiltrating, one through his voice, the other by his presence, John David Washington and Adam Driver.
Adapté de l'histoire vraie de Ron Stallworth.
This is adapted from the true story of Ron Stallworth, who actually succeeded in infiltrating the local section of the Ku Klux Klan.
Spike Lee, toujours, je vous le disais, le point levé, cinéaste engagé, côté d'Adam Driver,
raised alongside his two main actors. John David Washington already played in Malcolm X with his father, Denzel Washington. And Adam Driver was here with Jim Jarmusch's Patterson. And he'll be back at the end of this festival with Terry Gilliam's The Man Who Killed Don Quixote, where he plays a film director.
Adam Driver, l'une des vedettes également de Star Wars.
One of the stars of Star Wars, and later we will see the crew of Solo, the Star Wars story, but that's something else. For the time being, we have Spike Lee and his cast, Adam Driver, who has a wonderful career with blockbusters and auteur films.
Grâce à la série Girls.
Was discovered thanks to the series Girls.
C'est vraiment une figure importante aujourd'hui du cinéma d'auteur et du cinéma américain.
A major figure in American cinema and auteur cinema, and John David Washington is in front of the cameras.
C'est lui qui incarne Ron Stallworth.
He is the one who plays the role of Ron Stallworth, and he is also the hero of the series Bowlers, where he plays American football player, or in French, a player of American football, a running back, because he was a football player, and he was already in a film by Spike Lee in 1992. Today he is 33, so he must have been 9 at the time. John David Washington.
On verra également dans Monsters and Men.
We'll see in Monsters and Men by Ronaldo Marcus Green.
Très connu à la télévision.
Well-known TV star in the U.S.
C'est Laura Harrier.
Laura Harrier.
Que vous découvrez sur ces images.
You see here in front of the photographers.
Joue une étudiante.
Who plays the role of a student.
Président d'une association d'étudiants.
President of a students' association who is a militant defender of the Afro-American cause. She was a model. We saw her in John Watts' Spider-Man Homecoming. Fourth Man Out. Andrew Hackman, and The Last 5 Years by Richard Laganese.
Elle a fait de la télévision.
She has been on television, a series like One Life to Live or Unforgettable.
Et elle joue donc une
plays the president of an association in the defense of black students, and black leaders come and speak to this group, and we hear the speeches of black leaders, defenders of the black cause, and of the Ku Klux Klan too. And it describes America, especially in this police department where people work together, black and white.
Topher Grace à l'image.
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace, qu'on a pu voir dans War Machine.
And we saw in War Machine.
Truth, le prix de la vérité de James Vanderbilt.
Truth, James Vanderbilt, and in Interstellar by Christopher Nolan, who was here in Cannes. Ocean's 11 by Steven Soderbergh.
Traffic également en 2000 de Steven Soderbergh.
Traffic by Steven Soderbergh in the year 2000.
Il joue donc le leader.
And he plays the role of David Duke,
est encore en activité.
Who is still active in the Ku Klux Klan, still active today.
Damaris Lewis.
Damaris Lewis is in front of the cameras right now.
Qui a déjà tourné avec Spike Lee dans Brave Visions.
And she was in Brave Visions.
Les mots pour lui dire de Mark Lawrence. Limitless de Neil Burger.
Neil Burger's Limitless.
Topher Grace, qu'on a vu tout à l'heure,
Topher Grace, we saw earlier, is also in Under the Silver Lake, which will be screened for the very first time this evening in Cannes. Jasper Pääkkönen, a Finnish actor,
qui a joué dans Jet Trash de Charles Henry Belville.
Charles Henry Belville in Trash, and who has been in Finnish films as well. And who plays a Klan member with a very disturbing performance. And it's true that this is a very disturbing, frightening film, even if it has lots of humorous aspects too. The Finnish actor Jasper Pääkkönen. And Corey Hawkins, who saw recently in Kong. Iron Man 3 by Sean Black. Recall by Michael Connors. And he is also in the series The Walking Dead. And the photographers want Spike Lee to come back before their cameras. You see him going back to pose for the photographers. It's quite natural that they want to take advantage of his presence here after 27 years.
Voilà Spike Lee. On voit un réalisateur, oui, c'est un réalisateur à l'œuvre. Il réalise aussi les séances photos.
You can see he's a director, and he's directing the photographers right now.
C'est une carrière.
Of course, he made many films, almost one every year at the start of his career. We talked about Do the Right Thing, Mo Better, Blues, Jungle Fever, Malcolm X, Crooklyn, Clockers.
Summer of Sam, She Ate Me,
he got Game, Summer of Sam, 25th Hour.
Un peu moins tourné depuis quelque temps.
And in recent years, he has made fewer films. Inside Man with Denzel Washington again.
Il a tourné également pour la télévision.
And he has made documentaries, and he has worked on television, and it's a real pleasure to see him back again in Cannes, in the official competition.
Alors on devrait bien sûr pouvoir recevoir une partie de
So we will interview some of the cast and crew because he's raising his fist. This is a very powerful movie, shocking in many ways.
Voilà, donc le photocall se termine. On va regarder un
So
extrait
the photocall is over, and before the interview, here is an excerpt. So